We've been walking you through cover stitch stitches, and now I want to take you in reverse order from cover stitch back to setting up the machine for a serger. The nice thing is you can kind of do this in any order. So the last thing we did was actually we just have one needle in because we were doing the chain stitch. But the key is that first off, the needle is not they need to go back to their back position. So I'm going to go ahead and loosen my screw, and we'll take the one needle we have here and slide it back to those other positions. Now I've probably tightened them and the needles at the top, so when I go to put it in, I'm going to need to loosen first and then tighten them all the way back up. All right, so that one went into the right needle slot, so we'll tighten that one down, and then I'll take my other needle and put that back in beside it. And make sure that it goes up to its highest position. Remember, the left one is always higher than the right one. That's why I always like to have two needles in at any given time when I'm switching things around. That way I can double check where everything is. Now, remember okay, so we don't need the cover stitch thread, so that's coming completely out, no more purple. And then just go ahead and put your regular threads back on. You know what I'm going to do? So I'm not specifically going to thread this. We're just going to go through the location of the things we changed. So one thing, let's go ahead and slide our door open. And we're going to take this plate off. We're going to go ahead and slide it to the side and take that table off, and then line up our other table, or the little cover for the everything, and slide it back on into position. The next thing we can do is go ahead, turn the hand wheel, so this part, this little kind of mouth that goes up and down, is lined up, so we can go ahead and bring that all the way, that little lever comes all the way down. Now if it doesn't want to come down, just go ahead and give that a little turn. Remember, that's the upper looper, so now he can come back and be above the action. He's the one that we actually disengage when we're doing cover stitch, so he stays below that plate. The next thing to do is push this button. That's going to release here we go, release the knife and drop it back down, and then you can go ahead and twist that down into position. So actually, we are now ready to thread our serger back up. You can put all your tensions back to normal and select stitch number 1 if you need some guidance of what items need to be positioned where. So once you start doing a little converting back and forth, do some practice, go from cover stitch to serging and serging to cover stitch. This will become a lot easier the more you do it.